I would like to tell y'all about the time that I got a liver transplant. In fall of 2019, really started in spring of 2019, but let's just say fall 2019 was probably my worst season. Um, and I'm going to tell this story fragmentedly because I'm trying to do it as authentically as I can. Um, it's taken me quite some time to even be able to talk about this publicly. But in February of 2020, right before the pandemic, I received a liver transplant. February 7th, 2020, to be exact, right before the lockdown. And what happened was I had a drinking problem. I drunk myself into cirrhosis of the liver. I'm going to talk about the sober journey in a separate video, um, and I'll get into that. But what I do want to talk about is the liver transplant itself took place on February 7th, 2020. It was kind of a miracle situation on how it happened. But what I'd like to do, I think I'm probably going to be best. I'm going to have to break this into a series because I can't tell it in a linear way. So hopefully, if you're interested in this subject matter at all, you can lock into this. Some of you know me as a musician, a music producer, a composer, Gino Black. Some of you know me by listening to my music on Apple Music, Spotify, etc. Some of you know me from my podcast here on YouTube, Music Therapy and Motivation. If you know me from my music, I encourage you to go ahead and check out my website, GinoBlackMusic.com. That's GinoBlackMusic.com. I have exclusive music on there, exclusive content on there. But let's talk about this liver transplant. I almost died. I literally almost died. Again, I'm telling this out of sequence, and I'm sorry if you can't keep up with it, but it's kind of the only way I'm going to be able to break it down. So I'm going to break this into a series, so I hope you stick with me. Subscribe to my channel, like the video. Like my video if you like the content. Don't just like it for the sake of liking it. Like it if you like the content. But subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can hear the story in its entirety. And at some point, I will put together a full-length video to tell it in a linear fashion. But for now, got a liver transplant because I had cirrhosis of the liver. I believe it was February the 5th, I was visiting the doctor for a separate issue, even though I had already been struggling with liver disease. But I was visiting the doctor for a separate issue. I don't even remember what the issue was, but what happened while I was visiting the doctor for that issue, not the liver, but something else. I was seeing multiple doctors that day, and again, I don't even remember what it was because obviously the liver I almost died, so I don't even remember what that appointment was even for. But in the course of that appointment, I started to get real weak. Started to feel like I'm going down, like like you're in a plane. Like I'm just going down. Like my body just start deflating. I know now what it was I guess my blood pressure was dropping too low, so I kind of almost fainted, fell out on the floor. And again, they didn't know what was going on with me. They thought I was just maybe dehydrated or whatever. But they gave me some, like a sandwich, some like maybe blood sugar or something like that, stuff to get my blood sugar back up. At the moment, they didn't know what it was. But I drank some orange juice, apple juice. I think I ate a sandwich and like a donut or a honey bun or some shit to just put some sustenance in me, some nourishment. I don't remember whether I had breakfast or whatever that morning or not. But during the course of that, I fainted, passed out. Next thing I know, the doctor's looking at me. I ate the snack and the drinks or whatnot. And then, I proceeded to get ready to leave. And then again, in the hallway on the way out, went down again. The person that was with me didn't know what was going on. Got another doctor. Then I sort of just blacked out. Um, I just blacked out. I'm on a emergency room bed or a stretcher uh, in the emergency room. Uh, I remember it was raining that day. It was like uh, just a gray, dense drizzle that's the one thing that kind of stuck in my mind. I remember, but give me the room and I was at Mercy West Hospital, and at the time I was at Mercy West Hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio. Um, they they transferred me. No, no, that happened later. Like I'm saying, I'm sorry, guys. This is like um, a lot of this stuff is just now coming back to me. I'm trying to recall as best I can, but in the interest of keeping my channel and my brand authentic, I wanted to share this story with you guys. This is kind of just the tip of the iceberg, because the ultimate point I'm going to try to make with this story that I'm trying to explain to you guys, not based on a true story. This is my story, and where I am now and how I operate now is miles ahead, miles above where I was when this situation took place with my liver going bad on me, and it was my own fault. It was my own fault. The great thing is I'm doing much better now. I'm doing amazing now, health wise. I'm doing amazing. Mentally, I'm better. Spiritually, I'm better. Um, I'm going to try to tell this story as best I can, guys, but I want you to subscribe to the channel if you want to hear the rest of this. I'm going to make this into a series. I guess they call it like a story time or something on social media, whatever. But I'm going to try to do it the best way I know how. But bear with me, be patient with me. I'm going to tell you this story. It's a testimony, and I know that a lot of you guys that are subscribed to the channel, especially a lot of the new people that subscribe to the channel in the last couple of months, are going to really get something from this. If you are new to the channel, again, like and subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell. I'm going to be telling the story about my liver transplant and what has taken place from then until now, and how much better I'm doing and how well I'm doing, and why I'm trying to share some good energy, some knowledge, and some wisdom based upon my own experiences to help you stay motivated, to help you get motivated, and to show you how you can become an entity to motivate other people, whatever that may be. Also, I do want you to check out my other channel where I'm going to be talking about my journey with sobriety. It's Sober Hustle Club, and it's a new YouTube channel. I'm just starting off, so there's not a lot of content on there now, but I'm going to be adding to that in conjunction with telling this story. And I am going to still tell you about the sober part. It's going to be kind of like a prequel, but act like it's a movie. I'm going to tell you the first story, which is the liver transplant until now. And once I have a better understanding of what I went through with that, and a lot of good information that I've learned, I'm going to share with you. Then I'll tell you the prequel, the downfall of how I even got to the place where I had to have the liver transplant. God intervened. God saved my life. I wasn't even on a liver transplant list, and I got a liver transplant. Stay tuned and stay motivated.